what are the differences between MotoGP bike versus World Superbike machine? First of all, MotoGP bikes and Grand Prix racing, those are the machines that are built purposely for racing. Those are the prototypes, which means that almost nothing there is took over from the road-going vehicles, road-going bikes. The frame, the chassis, the rear swing arm, the front suspension, everything is built purposely for racing. Of course, there are some limits in terms of the dimensions, in terms of the way that those things can operate. But outside of that, it's basically everything is built strictly for racing, and that no one cares if that will be fine on the road going vehicles. For example, just look at the current MotoGP wings. Those are monsters. Those are really effective for racing, but in road going bikes, I don't think they would make it. So now we have touched on the MotoGP bikes. Then now we can jump quickly to the World Superbikes and the characteristics of those machines. As I said, Grand Prix bikes, MotoGP bikes are purposely built for racing. Those are the prototypes. So in contrary to that, the Superbikes, those are the production bikes. The World Superbike is basically the World Championship for the production bikes, for riders who ride the production bikes, which means that, for example, the frame must be took over from their machine. If the Yamaha, for example, enters the R1 bike, they have to make the bike with the frame that has been took over from the road version of their bike. And the same touches to Ducati, Aprilia, Suzuki, not now, Honda, etc. and everything. They can adjust the engine, they can modify the engines, but the main block of the engine must be like the frame took over from the road going version, and the same applies to fairings and other stuff. They can modify most of the things, but there are some limitations in terms of the materials that they can use and the prices that those elements could be sold to the teams. This innovation, this solution is to stop the manufacturers to spend billions of dollars to just improve one small bit of tiny part. Okay, they can improve many parts even during the season, but it's better to make sure that those parts will not be too expensive.